in Utah when I was a boy, everybody knew what a downwinder was. We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pigs. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen. It will never happen. We cannot have a meltdown.
Well, good morning. Hope you can get out of your dogma snuggies in this fucking gonzoed fuck freak show we live in, this disconnected fucking ultra neo-competitive going fucking nowhere in a shiny coffin to death. Fucking wow. I used to get maybe once a week, people would send me, death photos of animals on the edge of the Pacific Ocean. The last month it's been daily. The last week it's been by the hour. I mean, it's in total fucking, this month, right here, right now, is the major capitulation to the fucking collapse of the Pacific Ocean. It is on, and nobody's talking about it. It's unbelievable. I'm telling you, it is on. Really on. I mean, so they're going to close the salmon fishing in Oregon, it looks like, Washington, and California. It's in collapse. Here, I don't live far from the Snake River. The sturgeons, 80 of them wash up dead. Now, sturgeons are bottom for they're prehistoric. They can live to be 100 years old. They're one of the few creatures that have survived all. I mean, you think about what they've survived. I mean, 80, that's all of them in the 1 feet section. They're giant creatures washing up dead. I mean, the whole freaking ecosystem is in a major collapse connected to the Pacific Ocean. And this contemporary fucking site, I don't give a fuck. Also, we have a major situation, possibly in Belgium. Who knows? That there's a nuclear reactor that's been sealed off and evacuated by the Belgian police. Now, we know when we were kids growing up, and this is before the United States become this incredible baby boomer, echo boomer, 300 million fucking cowards. I mean, when we were self-confident, we were strong, we were healthy, we had a good job. Healthy America, 1970, 69. You can look it up. I want you to Google it. 1969, 70, how many hijackings were in the United States? So, Muslims, oh yeah. Terrorists, oh yeah. So, Palestinians for the most part, and they would threaten to fly the fucking planes into nuclear reactors. That was the big deal. I mean, I have a book that I was going to teach out of before I got cancer that showed a picture of, a Palestinian holding a fucking plane with his hand crashing into a nuclear reactor. They went on weekly. Look out how many there were. There were dozens of them. And then they would end up flying them into Cuba, remember? But that was always the threat. It's always been a major fucking threat. They're ticking fucking time bombs, every one of them full of fucking fuel. I mean, and how easy of a target. All you got to do is cut the fucking power. You know, oh, backup. Well, how do you think the backups run? They got to stay cool. It don't take long. So they say, well, God, they evacuated. There's nobody in there. There's never anybody in there. They run on a computer. It's like, oh, we're going to get fucking rid of jobs. These nuclear reactors don't employ anybody. You ever been in one? Go to a nuclear reactor. You got some guy, fucking, I mean, it's Homer Simpson, sitting there fucking sleeping, fucking watching the monitor. They run by a computer. And then they'll say, oh, they'll bring in the fake union workers like they did in San Onofre. You know, the wannabe fucking labor union. And they'll come in and say, well, we have X amount of, yeah, when they do an exchange, which you know how often that happens? Well, not very often, let's see, once every 40 years. When they were cheating on the exchange and had an accident at San Onofre. So, the greatest event in human history is ongoing right now. And it's amazing to me, this fucking United States freak show that we live in, these people are fucking freaks. You know, if I gotta hear one more fucker send me shit from Jim Stone, you do know that guy is totally mentally ill. Totally mentally ill. He needs to get back on his fucking meds. That guy needs to be in the nut hut. He's crazier than a fucking... The Jews didn't blow up Fukushima. Fucking outrageous. It's that again. It's there you go. When you go down that rabbit hole, fucking avoiding all personal responsibility. The fact of the matter is, they built nuclear reactors in fucking seismic areas that have tsunamis and earthquakes. You have common tsunamis and earthquakes are on the island of Japan. Let's get real. And California. Oh, it couldn't have just happened because you have because these people are gone. They're fucking mentally ill as fuck. You know, it's like this piece of shit Paul Bagley. That's a piece of shit. Alex Jones, all of them. They're fucking insane people. They're tapping into an insane populace. He called himself prophecy. Now I want you to go back. Everything this fucking rat has prophesied. Go dig it in. Everything he's prophesied has been dead wrong. If he's a prophet, I'm a fucking astronaut. Everything I've said, true. I mean, wow. This guy and people watch these fucking ugly fucking freaks. These people are insane. I mean, this country is completely insane. Gone. God's will, because that's, again, it's the baby boomer image. Look, you got 70-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 56-year-olds. Every single one of them are so immature, it's unbelievable. These are worthless, waste of skin, earth-sucking, air-crawling pigs. That's all, and people can pull back on me all they want. It's the fucking facts. They're fucking, look, their lives are fucking meaningless. You know, okay, so if you go along and you buy into that fucking thing, it's all God's will, then why are you even on Earth? Why did God put you on Earth? To earth suck and fucking earth, you know, suck air and fucking crawl around? Oh, so everything's God's will. Why would you do that? Why would you fucking possibly put you here? To fucking consume? Obey consume? It's such a fucking outrageous thesis. And everybody goes along with it. Now, before I go on, this will blow a lot of people's minds. I want to say this to Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders. I don't give a fuck if you hate Trump and you fucking can't stand, you know what I mean? I want to say thank you so fucking much for their historical work blowing up the fucking RNC. And Bernie tried to blow up the DNC. I mean, Trump's an historical figure. Look what he did to those scumbag, weasel, rat pieces of fucking scum. And that's what they are. Now you think about it, you're going to go into political theater and you're going to have Trump on the... Now, what's city comics here? You're going to have Trump spewing the old Democratic fucking thesis, which worked in this country, called tariffs and protectionism. You're going to have the Hillary spewing the fucking current fucking status quo Republican thesis, free market fairy tale. So really, who's the Democrat and who's the Republican? Up and down, black and white. Hillary's going to run, which Hillary's the greatest fucking neocon, fucking far-right Republican that ever was. I'm not talking the fucking, you know, the radical right religious fuck. I like it how everybody says, oh, the Republican Party blew up, well, you're not concerned. No, that's a phenomenon that happened in the last 15, 20 years. The Republican Party was never that. The Republican Party got hijacked by the evangelical fucking radical fucking right. The insane fucking God's will. They hijacked it. Karl Rove, the Mormons, and the evangelical completely hijacked the party. So, into fucking Lulu and Sanityville. That's not what they ever were. So it's like, oh, remember when people used to say Karl Rove's a fucking genius? He did this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, genius? The guy never won one single fucking election. He's as creepy as a genius. He destroyed the Republican Party single-handedly. I want to thank Karl Rove for doing that, too. He blew up this evangelical nightmare. He turned them into an evangelical fucking party. And look at the evangelical movement. If you're evangelical, what the fuck are you doing? Joel Osteen fucking died so you could be rich? Slaughter and mass murder? Fuck you people have lost your fucking cuckoo minds. That's not fucking Christianity. What the fuck are you doing? Insanity. I really do. I'm fucking, it took a lot of balls and a lot of guts to do what fucking, only fucking person that could have done it. And he did it. He did it. He blew this fucking Republican Party all to fucking shit. Romney's crying like a third grade little fucking Papa's born with a soon up his ass little bitch that he is. Fuck, he's all, you hear all on the radio here. Like anybody gives a fuck on the national platform how us fucker idiots in Utah fucking vote. You know, why do you think Hillary doesn't even show up here? She's like, yeah, dumb fuckers, have your 10 delegates. Who gives a fucking rat's ass? But they lap up like they really matter. When everyone knows here, the Mormon Church fucking totally controls every fucking political move. The Republican Party's, the caucus isn't even open. By the way, I'll be talking to Mike Lee tomorrow. So me and him's going to have a little chat. I've got to let you see this. So anyway, this contemporized fucking sheep show that we live in, you know, and the guy asked me, you know Guy McPherson? I says, oh yeah. Yeah, by the way, I started all these fucking YouTube sites out and all these fucking blogs. These fuckers didn't have a fucking clue what Fukushima was. They didn't have a clue about nuclearism. But again, the baby boom. You listen to all these guys' thesis. It's either God's will or just enjoy it, bro. On the way out, bro. These scumbag fucking air-sucking fucking rats. It's such generational fucking disgusting. I got news for all of you. Every fucking one of you. There's going to be fucking maimed and wounded. The Pacific Ocean's going to be all fucked up. They'll be humans. They're going to go on. Who's not going on? We're not going on. You know what kind of fucking cancer rate we have right now? Oh, we can smoke some weed, bro. Do you realize how pathetically fucking ignorant, stupid this fucking country is? Do you have any clue how pathetically fucking ignorant? I mean, there's all kinds of, Mark Dice is it, but that goes on and on and on and on and on. How many senators are there? What's the difference between senator and congressman? Name 3 branches of government. How many Supreme Court? They have no fucking idea. Tell me, get out a map. Show me the difference between Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and France. They can't fucking do it. They can't get out a map. Show me fucking where Kentucky is or California. They can't do it. Point in the direction where fucking which way from your house you got to drive if you're going to fucking Nevada. They can't do it. These people are pathetically ignorant. Is it their fault? Fuck yes, it's their fault. Here you have the access at your fingertips. The fucking information age. How come they can't? Because is it so crowded out there? Because they have no personal fucking responsibility. Look, it's like the plaster industry when I was in. It takes years to fight. It's dirty, hard work to be. You could make a lot of fucking money if you learned the craft, really learned it. So they're not going to learn it. Nobody's going to pay any dues. People are afraid of physical fucking work. Physical afraid they're going to take a pill for everything. I would say 99% of the United States in this country, they got no life anyway. Their life is, think about how people live anymore. That ain't living. That's fucking dying. So, they're gone on pills. They can't think fucking clearly because they're on fucking oxys. They're on fucking opiums. They're gonzo. It's the easy way. They're taking nothing but the fucking easy way. But what was John Kennedy's great fucking line? We do things in the United States not because they're easy, because they are hard. Because when you do things that are hard, you get the gift. You find the purity of life, like hiking or fucking, whatever. Oh, I'm going to go climb Mount Everest. Why? Why? It's been done 9 million fucking times. This self-indulged fucking, these people really think they're something when they're fucking zeros. Don't give a fuck. It's amazing. Hillary already been crowned queen? Oh, fuck yeah. She'll win by 20 fucking points. The game's so fucking rigged. Anything going to change? No, nothing's going to change. You know, Trump blew up the fucking RNC, but the RNC's too fucking ignorant and stupid because they got people like Romney and Rubio and these fucking people that are running the. I mean, that's what you got. That's all you got. They don't realize that they painted themselves into a corner and exploded themselves. Look at fucking everything. And the DNC's just as fucked up because they're the exact same thing. They're skull and bones fucking Harvard fucking law fucking rats. They're globalist nuclear cartel rats. So now they're going to monetize nuclear waste. So Seattle Times, all these people are reporting now. British ships are bringing in the fucking plutonium from fucking Japan, which I've been reporting that for months. Hello. You know, I love all these air-sucking YouTube fucking sites. So they sit around, watch me to break because my fucking army, my whistleblowers, and then they take my fucking work and they just spin it. And they spin it into their own fucking dogma and their own thesis and their own mental. I would say 75%, maybe 80% of this country is mentally ill. Totally fucking mentally ill. Gone. Fucked up in their heads. It's immaturity. No personal responsibility. It's like they think they're all that. They think they got this, that, the other thing, you know, paying, you know, got my big house. I fucking, look at me in San Francisco or San Diego. I bought a house, so I'm rich. Okay. Your false equity in your fucking house. I could prove it. For instance, San Diego. Median price in San Diego County of a house is approaching $600,000. So they think they're all that. Oh, yeah, but, okay, so sell it. Then where are you going to go? Oh, we'll move to Utah. Go ahead. Sell it. Move out of your community. So all you're doing is raising fucking property tax. So the municipalities are flush with fucking money in places like San Francisco and San Diego. They're just wasting it, fucking it off, giving themselves. It's like a guy told me, he says, you know, Highway Patrol, I make fucking $28,000. I said, are you crazy? Highway Patrol, you make well over $100,000. I have friends that work for the Highway Patrol. Fuck, they just keep adding them, giving them more money, they said, what are we going to do? Tell them no? They're so flush with fucking money because of property tax. They just fuck it off. They don't do anything with it. So you got this fucking house, and it's just buried. So I go to an antique store when I'm in San Diego. People selling on consignment. You know, I used to like to fucking, you know, because I buy everything retro. I have a lot of nice fucking stuff, you know, over the years that I bought when I had money. That's what because I don't buy anything new. I never seen stuff so fucking cheap. All over the country, it's that way. These fucking people are living a fucking fairy tale. They're fucking both working fucking 60 hours a week to make that fucking ridiculous mortgage payment, and they think they're rich because what happens? Every time they get a little more equity, they're using it. I can prove it. Fucking, you know, I have State Street stat. I can fucking see what they're doing. These people got mortgages extended after they're 100 years old. They're just fucking up and up the ante, pulling more money out. When you fucking pull it out, you got to pay it back. So they're just getting further and further in fucking debt because of the fucking fairy tale of the false equity in their home. They think they're rich when they're not rich. You know, so, well, we'll just sell the house. Okay, you got a house for $600,000. You pay $200 on it. Where are you going to go? You got to buy another one. You know, if you don't, I mean, you leave your community? Okay, where are you going to go? Try it. Oh, we'll move to southern Utah. We're going to move to Moab. Fucking idiots. Go ahead. Get cancer and die. You know, they're not cheap there anyway. And they keep upping the ante on property tax. And so they got all this fucking money, the municipalities. And so, for instance, the mayor in Ogden made zero. I used to know Mayor Madison when I was young. I stuck with his building. They make anything. I remember they finally decided to give him a stipend. And it was like $13,000. Then it was 30. That weasel Matt Godfrey, who I went to college with, who's a crook, who looted the fucking state, all of a sudden he changed it. They make $160,000, which is like 5 times the fucking median income. I mean, you remember, we used to laugh. We used to make fun of it. Really, what you did, if you couldn't get a job anywhere else, you didn't want to work, we called it the rest home, you just got a job with the government. Went out to the fucking military base, you went out to the fucking, you know, whatever. You got a government fucking job. Our service center's right here. We call them the big rest homes. And it was a joke. You'd make fun of those. You know, fuck, really? That's what you do? But now, those are the only people that have any money. Who would ever believed it? Who are the fucking only employers in this fucking country now are the federal fucking government. Free market fairy tales. Been good. Back to the environment. The environment's really all that counts. The top of the fucking pyramid. This is the greatest collapse in human history. Now, how's it going to play out? And I thought about this and thought about this and thought about this. Is it going to completely kill the Pacific Ocean all the fucking way? I don't know. I hope not, but it might. But are humans going to go on? Well, look what humans have transformed into in the last 30, 40 years in your lifetime. You all know what we look like. Just watch some old movies, watch some old footage. Look what people looked like in the 50s and the 60s and 70s. They were beautiful. People aren't beautiful anymore. San Diego, for instance, Southern California, oh my God, come on. We all knew what people looked like down there. It was a healthy fucking society. People were very active and environmental conscious. The light was on inside them. I think about the California girls that I was involved with in my life, and they were amazing. They were so incredibly beautiful inside and out. All the way. They'd have that sun-bleached fucking skin and hair, and they were amazing, incredible. Just stunning. Take your fucking breath away. Look at them now. Go down there. I got their hair dyed black. Tattoos all fucking over them. They're obese. People are hideous. They really are hideous. It's been an incredible transformation into this lazy, apathetic fucking, I don't know what, but the main thing that I find, and it's not even just physicality and their diet and whatever, I call it the light. They totally lost any conscious connection with reality. It's almost like they're hypnotized. And people say, oh, it's chemtrail, it's fucking, GMO, it's fucking, fluoride in the water. Bullshit. It's lazy. It's apathy. Look, for instance, people can't handle the hard issues because they're little fucking children. They're babies. They're immature. That's all it is. That's all it is. So I was head of the support group at LDS for a long time. You got to talk. This is an acute bone marrow transplant unit where people are, this is the end. The mortality rate in there is, it's gigantic. They take on the hardcore of the hardcore of the hardcore. 80% of people going in there aren't coming out. And so it's an ugly death. It's a brutal fucking war. So these are fucking loved ones, husbands, wives, mothers, fathers, cousins, all of them, right there. They won't even fucking sit with their loved ones as they die. I'm telling you, they won't even come in the unit when it gets towards the end. They stay home. They stay outside. They whatever. So, the nurses have to do it. It's unbelievable. That's the world we live in because you're all mortality. This is the thing baby boomers, they can't talk about, they can't accept, they can't talk about any reality because they're just plain fucking lazy. No acceptance. They can't deal with the reality. They can't handle any fucking hard issue. Same with fucking debt. Same with fucking the wars. Same with everything that's going on socially. The social fabric, the political theater that goes on. Every politician that we have is so completely disconnected with fucking the environment. So completely disconnected. It's like, for instance, Bernie Sanders a year after Fukushima happened in 2012 because he was fucking part of the league getting the Yankees shut down. And let's get real. Vermont, the state of Vermont, if there's any fucking state that's anti-nuclear, it's Vermont. They don't fuck around there. They did it. They don't fuck around in that state. Bernie's fucking knows. Bernie fucking was one of the leads on getting it shut down. Bernie's been an anti-nuclear for way back. So he goes on a fucking tyrant on the fucking Senate floor about Fukushima and fucking Yankee in 2012. Did nothing. Then he just zips up and shuts up. So, but himself, he knows the fucking whole nuclear thesis to a fuck, but he sticks to the script. And you talk to his handlers and his people, they don't even know what the fuck Fukushima is. His speech writers and whatever, they're totally disconnected. Why does Bernie stick to the script? Because the same thesis as Helen Caldecott told me. People cannot handle the heavy, hard issue. Soon as he starts talking about Fukushima, he's going to lose votes. But my point is, who gives a fuck? You're losing anyway. I mean, you're not going to beat Hillary. He knows it. You know, he's trying to push the fuck that. I wish he would. So they are not willing to take the hard issue. Now, Trump's totally disconnected from Fukushima, the reality of the fucking environment. He has no fucking conscious fucking concept of the environment whatsoever. None. Now, he gets it on fucking trade. He gets a big, I mean, he went to Wharton. He's a finance guy, you know. We used to have, our finance school in Wharton had incredible ties. Do not kid yourself. Donald Trump is one educated fucker when it comes to finance. Now, granted, he's been bankrupt many, many times, but I'm talking about on trade. He gets it. That, you know, he can tell he's fucking very fucking formally well educated on that thesis. You know, and people fucking the whole race thing, fucking whatever. I mean, that's where we go, isn't it? Isn't that what we do in this country? God's gaze gun, God gaze gun, God's gaze gun. Because people, they're the easy softball issues. You can handle them, and you know, it's like this fucking rat piece of scum fucking neoliberal fucking freak. Oh, I don't do food. I don't give a fuck what you do. Shut up. You know, get back in your pen, sheep. Look, there's only a fucking small group of people out there that are going to make any fucking difference. Period. Period. I mean, so, really, I tell people, so your life, you're just born into this place to consume, obey, you know, just go through the fucking motions, suck air, earth crawl. Really? That's what humanity's all about? That's what your fucking precious, precious fucking life's about? What do the Hindus call it, your jewel? That's what your jewel is? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not where my fucking soul's at. Never was. I want to fucking live life. I want to fucking love life. I want to do the hard things, which I have. You know, that hawk and trowel in my fucking hand, the physicality, the fucking work, because that's where the fucking real joy is, the love, the sex, the fucking art, the community. You know, it's not easy, but that's where you... Look, people have got it in their head in the United States. It's very simple. That the zenith of life is comfortable. So they believe the more comfortable you are, that is the zenith. That's what everybody wants to achieve. They want to be rich, like a fucking celebrity. They want to, and it's a fairy tale. And, you know, you live in the big house, you know, like fucking that rat fucking Ramian. He builds that big ugly thing in La Jolla. I can't believe the fucking people in La Jolla let him get away with that. So, you know, you sleep in the designer sheets, you know, you got somebody doing everything for you, you know, and that's the zenith. That's the opposite of the zenith of life. So I can prove that. Look at all these fucking celebrities. All these fucking musicians, all these celebrities, none of them have any conscious fucking reality with anything. I'll tell you what. Because they've got so comfortable that the fucking comfortable fucking life has got them so disconnected that they get on pills. They're fucking all opiates. And they're out of it. So people that are on fucking pills and opiates and drugs are very unhappy people. Why? Because human beings were never built for that. Human beings were never built to just be fucking comfortable and suck air and earth crawl. They were built for the opposite. They were built to fucking struggle and stride and fucking fight and fucking go through the path. You know, I think back to my survival of fucking leukemia so far. And I think about the fucking, what a fucking tale, what a journey. And I think, you know, I run it through my mind all the time. You know, how did this happen? How was I able to fucking live? Well, I think it's simple. I've always fucking struggled. I mean, you know, that's what artists do. Life has never been easy for me. I've always been willing to accept it. I was born mutated. I mean, I've always been a fighter. You know, as far as my connection to the earth, my connection to the sea, my connection to the environment, you know, my struggle to try to fucking, my frustration, my anger, my fucking light, you know, that's how. You know, the struggle is life. The fight is fucking life. That is life. You know, it's like had my little grandsons with me yesterday. And so we go play all day. And those little boys are fantastic together. I mean, they go. I mean, my God. I mean, we're up at Mount Ogden where they can run for miles. They don't stop. You know, we get home and they're sunburned and they're, you know, everything. And, you know, I tell my dad, well, that's the way it is. Watch how well they sleep tonight. You think? And I said, oh, yeah. Watch how refreshed they wake up in the morning. Watch how strong their minds will be and their bodies will be in the morning. Because you go so hard like that, and physicality, mentally, and you go. That's when you sleep well. And then you wake up fucking refreshed. You're fucking lazy, lethargic, take the comfortable, easy way. Of course you're not going to because your body's not wore out. Your body's not tired. Your body becomes soft and sluggy. And by the way, people like that do fucking horribly with cancer. Really horribly with cancer. And even some of them that come through the fucking chemo and the fucking thing, whatever, because they don't know how to fucking. So I'm like, there's at least 5 or 6 different people. You know, a lot of them females that I knew. You know, there's so many people that I fucking know. I know everybody in this fucking community. I've been around for a long time, businesses, whatever. I'm like, come on, you know, come hang with me. You know, come do what I do. Let's try it for a while. You know, make sure you get the fucking proper rest. We get up in the morning, we go fucking walk, we get hike, we get fucking intense. You know, we'll fucking get some juice. You know, we'll do it, but, you know, let's press ourselves. Let's press our bodies. Let's press our minds. And it's not that they don't want to do it, and they don't know how to do it, and they're posturing and groomed not to do it, which is part of the equation, but usually it's a spouse involved. I don't know. You know, the spouses are the problem in the cancer fight most of the time. They want to control. They want to fucking call the shots. They want to, they want to make them comfortable. They, you know, we want to babysit. We want to fucking, that's the worst thing you can do with a cancer patient, by the way. The worst thing you can do, if you're a spouse or a mom or whatever in the cancer, is to fucking, you know, try to fight it for them. You can't fight it for them. And to try to make them comfortable, no, you don't want to do that. You want to, you know, say, hey, come on, let's go. Go hike with them? Hell yes. You know, help them, you know, prepare some healthy food for them? Oh, yes. You know, but don't fucking baby them. Don't fucking, I mean, no. The comfortable, like I said, there's where we are. And so the transformation of this fucking planet right now in the Western United States, the depth of the Pacific Ocean is going to change everybody. It's going to change everybody dramatically. But people are already fucking, I mean, we lost our fucking way a long time ago. We lost education. We lost our fucking logic. We lost, I mean, when I named it post-ignorance, I wrote in 10-10-10 in my book. Either we pivot right now or it swallows us whole. Boy, how fucking prophetic was that? Fukushima swallowed us whole. And we never pivoted. I thought that Fukushima would be the great wake-up call that would change the world. There would be a fucking calling out and a conscious fucking effort that would change the world. You know, I knew this was going to happen sooner or later. For instance, you know, I should do a video about this. So, at Fukushima, Japan, so people say, people that were saying it was going to happen at Fukushima, Japan, you know, like Hormone A, myself, or people, it's prophetic. No, it wasn't that prophetic. It was just logical. For instance, because we knew this. She knew what I knew. They had a fucking accident in, number 3, Fukushima, Japan. That's right. There was an accident that happened on November the 2nd, 1978. It was rumored. Our community all talked about it. That's nuclear accident. That's right. In number 3 reactor, Fukushima Daiichi. It was covered up for 29 years. It was released to the NRC, or excuse me, to the international community on, I believe, in 2007 or 2006. So where did they learn to cover up? This fucking cover-up goes all the way back to Hiroshima. The art that came out of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which the establishment museums still to this day refuse to fucking show, is some of the, I think, the most powerful art that's ever been painted in the history of mankind. I did my Chickens by the Sea, which is similar to theirs. The cover-up's been going on since 45. They know how to do it. They're orchestrated at it, and it doesn't work. It's a catastrophe. So they covered it up for 29 fucking years, which we can go back to fucking Comic City right up here, Santa Susana. We go on and on and on. The cover-up fucking game, people think, oh, how can they do it? Whatever. Fuck, they've done it for fucking decades. Well, the chickens are coming home loose, Bobby. I mean, there's so much of it now, and these things are out of control, and they're fucked up, and you have an apathetic... Look, years and years ago, it was said by the old-timers on the nuclear fighters, the great anti-nuclear activists of the day. It was said, how can we hypothesize a future generation? How can we hypothesize how they're going to act? Maybe they'll be apathetic fucking morons, which a lot of people said that because they could already see the writing on the wall in the baby boom. They're not going to do anything. They're fucking too lazy. They're not going to fucking, they're just... How fucking right were they? So, how can this fucking experiment fucking continually go on? And all this money just keeps flowing. I mean, the fucking money that flows to the nuclear fucking owners, and they're not public utilities, is so massive through Congress, your taxpayer dollars. There's so much of it, and that's why. It's greed. So it just keeps flowing. It won't end. Fuck, Fukushima should have been the end. Congress should have fucking end because the populace is too fucking stupid to make it end. So, the whole fucking nuclear thesis just doesn't matter what happens. They could have a meltdown at San Labre, Diablo Canyon, whatever, evacuate California. These fucking sheep would still hand them money. They're that gone, and they're that ignorant, and they're that fucked up in their head. They think they can do anything they want to the environment. They think they can fucking act any fucking way they want. So, the nuclear industry was over. The experiment that went on, the great protesters of the 1960s, the anti-war fucking pro, which were so fantastic. Let's remember, one of the fucking tops of the fucking list was the anti-nuclear movement. Well, rightfully so. They were done. By 1982, fucking 85% of the country was anti-nuclear. It was over. But they still had that subsidy going, Price Anderson. So, how did this happen? What the fuck happened? So, I'll tell you what happened. Here's exactly how it happened. These fake scientists, the Jay Collins, the Ken Busers, the Woodhull, these same fake fucking, they're just two guys that ain't got a fucking clue. They got their heads so fucking stupid up there. They're very dumb, ignorant people. Really stupid people. Both those two guys, they're not intelligent at all. Very dumb people. And they're just being played like fucking little fucking pawn sheep that they are. So there's lots of those guys out there. These Marine ballers, you think they're fucking stupid people. It's like Barack Obama. Barack Obama is very fucking, he's not fucking very smart. He really isn't. He's just a fucking stupid puppet being fucking played. So, they come up with this fucking lie. Chernobyl happens, they go into PR firm fucking overload through the UN. Through fucking International Atomic Energy, which hijacked it through your fear of the Cold War. They got fucking veto power to you. So they go into propaganda machine because they know that's where all the money is. So they come up with this bullshit in the late 80s, which they've been saying the whole time, because that's all we've ever heard. We got, don't worry about the waste. We're on the verge of revivification. Science will catch up. Don't worry. Bullshit. Einstein said we took this to the fuck as far as we could take it, 90 feet. You'll never take it further. So France, Arriva, of all fucking people, they claim they got it. So through Congress in the United States, it starts flowing through France has got it, it's got it. We finally got a fucking handle. So Savannah River's fucking built. That's the MOX fuel plant. It was built up. The only place, there's no nuclear reactor going to be built. They're all closing down. It's a fucking joke. We don't use them. It's a fucking failed experiment. There's no answer for the waste. Oh, they got an answer for the waste, which was a total lie. So they built Savannah River, and why Japan? So they send fucking 13 fucking tons of the plutonium to Japan, which a lot of it was in Fukushima Daiichi. The fast breeder experiment was right there. That's what makes this so catastrophic and sad, and the cover-up was so fucking intense. Their fucking illegal experimental nuclear weapons fucking program that was going on there, they call it J Village. Now I like how they fucking orchestrated, they call the fucking cleanup fucking spot J Village. So, They got it. France has got it, right? Arriva got it, then bankrupt rats. They never had it. It was a total fucking lie. So, now, hear me out on this. Barack Obama, the nuclear puppet for excellence that he is. All he is a nuclear fucking puppet. Skull and bones, fucking puppet. CIA puppet rat. Just like Hillary, just like all of them. That's all they are. That's why I like fucking Trump blowing this fucking thing out of the water, and it takes a lot of balls to do it. And I don't agree with him. You know, let's get real, but I like the fact that he's blowing this cabal up. You know, Bernie's trying. But the neoliberalism on the fucking left is so pathetically fucking softball, fucking weakling, fucking morons. You know, smoke some weed, bro. Fucking catch a good vibe, bro. And the radical fucking right. It's not the politicians. It's the populace. It's pathetic. So, they don't have it. Now, hear me out. This is important. 2008, Obama becomes elected. Savannah River, okay, is the Mox Fuel plant, this experiment. That's where they got all the money. By law, they have to, So, with an executive order, Barack Obama fucking throws another, now you heard me, $30 billion at Savannah River. Now, Savannah River's not publicly owned. It's a bunch of fucking Bill Gates, oligarch, fucking, you know, Goldman Sachs, the same bankers, players that own it. 2012, when he gets reelected, with an executive order, look it up, why would he throw another 36, so they've thrown $100 billion, you heard me right, $100 billion at Savannah River post-election of Obama. Why? When they know it's a failure. So they come out finally and admit, we give up. They knew it was a failure the whole time. So they're bringing it back from Japan with British ships, which has been going on for months now. I like everybody's geeked up now. It's already fucking been there. They're trucking it all the way across country. So the DOA, the Department of Energy comes right out and says, yeah, at Savannah River, we're bringing it there, and then we're taking it to fucking New Mexico. Well, New Mexico, whip's closed, right? That's a repository. It's like I was in California, guy says, this engineer I met, really brilliant guy, says, you know, when I was young, he says, I saw the original drawings of WHIP, but they never did build it. I says, the fuck they didn't? Well, they never, what the fuck are you talking about? Fuck yeah, they use it every day. It blew up. He didn't have a clue. He didn't know that. So, it's close. So where are they taking it? Los Alamos? Well, I know, because I'm talking to whistleblowers and truckers. They got a little fucking dump out in fucking Texas. They got one here in Energy Solutions in Utah. So the whole fucking thing. So it's been a failure. So they know it's a failure. So why would they keep fucking, because it's looting on the way out the door. So the Obama administration paying his owners, he's nothing but a fucking owner he's a puppet on a leash, but they're going to make him rich. So it ties back to Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. Now hear me out on this. So the company that is fucking merged with Toshiba, you know, Westinghouse is Toshiba, and the fucking company in Kazakhstan, which is state-owned by the country of Kazakhstan. I can prove when all the fucking half of the population of the antelope dropped dead, and I know for a fact this, they fucking dropped dead from a nuclear accident on the nuclear waste experiment. That's what killed them. I'm here to fucking tell you. They don't care. These are sickos. So they're all in on it together. So Bill Clinton, fucking Hillary's State Department, fucking sets up his foundation. Now the Washington Post and New York Times working on this together. They exposed that Bill Clinton got $40 million to his foundation from who's now the president of Kazakhstan. Why the fuck is Kazakhstan? Oh, they're trying to monetize nuclear waste. These fuckers love to create fucking wealth out of zero, out of nothing. They did it with silver. They did it with fucking gold. They did it with diamonds. They like to take just things out of the ground, whatever. They're So now it's nuclear waste. Think about it. You created out of fucking nothing. The taxpayer pays for it, whatever. And, I mean, it's just free fucking money. So he cuts that fucking crooked deal with this guy. And so they've set up, they're trying to monetize the nuclear waste, the plutonium. You know, it's everywhere. So how could it be possible with an illegal executive order? Where did the I want to know where the $100 billion went. Now, there's a lawsuit that has been filed down there for a meager $5 million by the Department of Justice on the management of Savannah River. Fucking looting. Look, I know lots of these people that work in the nuclear industry. Anytime, it's like I go to opening day at Del Mar a couple years ago. I'm standing in line, this little fucking short fucking weasel-looking rat's got this fucking strange-looking fucking tall fucking porn star-looking, which is pretty common down there. I get talking to him. He's the plant manager for the fucking big fucking monster in the biggest nuclear reactor in the country in Arizona. These guys don't work. None of them work. Little more, none of them work. It's just free money. They don't fucking work. None of them work. It's just looting that's been going on for years and years and years. They make giant fucking money. And it's non-disclosable because they got protection under the fucking United States military, because it's all nuclear weapons, and fucking Russians are going to get us when they're all in it together. So, this fucking, they've thrown their hands up. That's the only thing that kept the nuclear industry alive. The only thing. They knew it was done, whatever, it was the Mossville. So they finally admit, now you think about that. You know how many trillions of fucking dollars we've spent at Livermore? So all of Livermore is an entire city if you've never been out there. There's underground tunnels that go all the way to Berkeley. To the university, which is the fucking nuclear U, and then their little thing right behind the football field, their experiment, and La Salle. That's what fucking Cal Berkeley is. It's nuclear U. So, how many fucking trillions of dollars have they spent? They don't do anything out there. They don't fucking work. They don't, all these people, they have a suicide, again, because the zenith of life is comfortable, then why they have such a fucking high fucking suicide rate out there? So, the trillions and trillions and trillions of fucking dollars that have been looted from us, fucking freeze it when they never had it. They've thrown their hands up. It's over. They know it's over, but they're looting the country on the way out. And they're leaving these fucking broke-down fucking piece of shit car on the side of the fucking road that are radioactive. They're not going to do anything. So you got all these rich fucking gazillionaires because, quote, Bill fucking Walmart Clinton deregged the fucking public utilities. They're not public. They're not public. It's like I got into it at San Juan with a lot of people for years. I'm like, hello, you don't own them. The California ratepayer does not own San Juan and Diablo Canyon. And I proved it, and I dug in, and I said, here, look, this is who owns it. It's the same fucking guys. Same with fucking Indian Point. Same with all of them. They're owned by a bunch of fucking bankers. The same fucking cabal individuals. Okay. By the way, fucking Steve Chinese fucking Jobs, that's wife owns a lot of them. Bill Gates has got a lot of them. Fucking Al Gore's fucking got fucking pieces in them. All these fucking guys got their fingers in these fucking... It's unbelievable. It's free money. Free, massive sums of fucking money. So they never had it. They thrown it. So they're bringing it in to South Carolina. That's the port. Why would they be using fucking British ships? Isn't that freaky? Because we know who runs this country. Come on. This is a British colony. The United States is a British colony. That's all we are. We broke away from them. They got it all back. Hillary fucking she's already been crowned queen. This is a British colony. We're their military colony. They don't even have to pay for the military. They got it so sweet. Think about these, the House Windsor and the fucking royal elites. It's 1914 in your head. They got it all back. And they don't even have to pay for their own military because we're so stupid, hillbilly idiots in fucking the United States. Hey, yeah, give more money to the military for the Queen's fucking, we're the Queen's bitch. And we pay for it. They don't even have to pay for it. Fuck, they got it all. So they throw their hands up on revertification. That means they ain't got it. They never had it. What are they going to do with all this nuclear waste? They got no answer. So, here it's in every reactor. So what does Harry Rat Reid do? And the NRC, which I go off on it with an illegal act. They, with the stroke of the pen, say all 104 fucking nuclear fucking reactors are now fucking nuclear waste sites. No. All they are is an appointed committee. They have no fucking executive power, no judicial power, no legislative power. They don't. Only Congress can do that. It's an illegal act, Harry Reid committed. To leave it, so we're just going to put it in dry cast, we're going to put it in these stainless steel vaults and just burn it on. No. Which we know that will never fucking work. It's a joke. So they form more committees. In California, they got this guy who looks just like Tim Cook. He told me right to my face. He's got a PhD in communications. He knows nothing about nuclear. He makes $1 million a year. It's all corrupt. It's the most corrupt thing on the fucking world with trillions and trillions of fucking dollars. Bill Clinton's fucking got it up to his eyeballs. He's into it. It's free money. Barack Obama up to his, skull and bones, where they all came from, invented it. Russell's baby. Come on. So what the fuck are they going to do? I don't know. But they completely lost fucking control of Fukushima. The Pacific Ocean is this is the greatest story in human history. It's in total fucking collapse. Which I've been hypothesizing that. And I remember when I was down there even last year, you go right now, I was hiking and walking. People were still arguing with me. Here you got these marine biologists that make fucking so much money. You got these foundations that make so much money. And I'm fucking screaming fucking years ago, the animals are starving to death. We're going to form another study. We're baffled. We're fucking mystified. We're puzzled. Here's a fucking broke down guy full of fucking leukemia fighting for his life with no money, and he's already got it figured out. I'm the fucking first guy that says the shark's starving to death. I'm the first guy, logic. These fuckers just spend fucking money and fuck away their, the emperor has no fucking quotes. It's like a guy says, oh, radiation can't kill a well. What the fuck are you talking about? It kills its food. All these animals, from the sturgeon to the otters to the muirs to the fucking whales to the sea lions, they're all starving to death. The food chain collapsed. I mean, we all skip the third. I mean, we forget about the third grade. How connected we all are through the food chain. It's collapsed. Oh, we can just grow it in fucking pools. We can just go get our shrimp that's fucking grown in Thailand, which they feed. The shrimp that you go to the store and you eat, they feed human fucking waste to. That's how they grow it. There's raw sewer, that's how they go. They spray fucking antibiotics on it fucking 2 inches thick. They have slaves hand pill it for you. You're really eating that shit. Not me. I mean, I talked to this woman there, I'm going to make some mahi scrub. I said, are you fucking crazy? You know about, yeah, I know about, these people, because they're that arrogant, can't happen to them. Not going to happen to them. It's like when they get cancer. That's why the survival rate's so low with a lot of AML. You know, women, they fight. I mean, a lot of the women. I mean, there's not all of them, but because they take the easy way. It's all God's will. None of this matters, right? It's one family just controls the world, right? It's the Illuminati. It's all God's will, right? Because that's what little babies do. That's what immature little kids do. No personal responsibility for throwing your plastic on the beach, fucking flowing away, your filthy consume obey fucking habits. No, that can't happen. They're walking over the dead bodies going to Disneyland. Because that's who we are as a people. And you say, well, it can't be fucking that widespread. Why can't it? It happened in the fucking antebellum South. I mean, everybody went along to, this is God's will. It happened in California. You think about it, Stanford and his guys. You're Christian. God fucking requires you to do this. This is what they'd say. You kill little ones, big ones, old ones, young ones. Those are people. In the name of Christianity, and everybody went along with it. Everybody went along with it. Everybody's gone along with this. They're comfortable fucking freak show that they're in. They get up in the morning, they don't even know. They're so unconscious. They go to their fucking job, and they're just neo-competitive trying to figure things, I don't know, they're Freudian, they think they're going to, sexual, fuck, I mean, I don't understand what they're chasing. I really don't. Because, I mean, I don't know. But they're so gone. They get up in the morning, they're disconnected, and there's an advertisement running right now on the NSA slavery. I mean, this is so vile. This has got to be one of the boss things. So, as you know, all the sea turtles are washing up dead right now. 445 of them washed up in fucking southwest Mexico fucking last week. Right as they're washing up dead, a major collapse, which is, I mean, they've been under fucking heat for a long time, and they're dying. There's they're running on the NSA slave tournament. This guy's walking around with his friend talking about, I saw sea turtles giving birth, and it was so beautiful thing, and everybody's just fucking, oh, God, you can't stand listening to this guy. You can't stand. So what the fuck do they want to talk about? I really want to know what they want to talk about. Well, we see what they want to talk about. Trump, Hillary, fucking, same old fucking hyperbole bullshit. Why they're dying. This is a sick, sick, sick culture. Gone. And, people say, I'm above it. I'm going to live to be 100. No, I hear this all the time. Oh, no, I'm one of the healthy few. I'm going to live. No, you're not. Nope. You think it's just arrogance. You're mowing off your own fucking life. You're killing yourself. Fucking, it's like there's all these fucking foundations in Southern California. Clean San Diego, clean whatever. We have foundations to clean up. Then why don't you clean it up? Because, I mean, the plastic, it's filthy. This country's filthy. It's disgusting. The fucking ocean think about the fucking, so you got all the plastic in the ocean. What does radiation do to plastic? Create the sheen. In the food, so, and nobody wants to talk about it. Bernie's not going to talk. He's going to lose votes. He's losing anyway. What the fuck? What is he trying to create, Bernie? What the fuck? Trump? I don't think Trump even knows what Fukushima is. Trump did make a statement about Fukushima shortly thereafter, and Trump gets it on a lot of things, and he gets spun in and attacked. One thing I want to say, too, this is all bullshit. Anonymous is going to be a third party. Anonymous this, anonymous that. They got a plastic fucking mask fucking on. Anonymous this, anonymous that. Fucking anonymous is against her. It's total bullshit. None of those fuckers are anonymous. None of them. I'm here to tell you. Trust me. I'm here to tell you, they are not anonymous. It's a fucking joke. So again, it's a fucking fairy tale. It's I fucking go watch you. I can create a fucking YouTube site. No, you're not. They're not anonymous. Anonymous is anonymous. And anonymous fucking, they do the dirty hard way. And you'll never fucking know. It's like that fucking Rats Vice interviewed me. You know, the Moon Mass March, and they try to softball panty paint me because they're fucking clueless fucking morons. I was asked at the end of the interview, so are you anonymous? I said, no, I'm Kevin Blanch. I post ignorance. And if I was anonymous, I sure the fuck wouldn't tell you. You know, hello? You know, so it's all a facade. You know, it's the tattoos, the motorcycles, I got my gun. Everybody's creating this fucking image because they have no self-confidence. They're not confident in who they are. They're not confident because they fucking didn't do any of the hard work. So they're all trying to fake it. They're trying to fake it. You know, and the women are just as bad as the men. And so their poor children have to fucking grow up with these fucking fake parenting. You know, these two fucking fakes. You know, the school system, same thing. You got teachers that are fucking clueless because they don't make any money and, you know, they're ignorant. So how are they going to fucking lead us out of this fucking wilderness?
Silicon Valley is diving into artificial intelligence technology with startups sprouting, and Google and Facebook pouring fast.
So it goes on. It's total bullshit. Everything you say, you go the opposite. You get rich, you fucking go the opposite of these fucking morons. Remember, Jade Helm, fucking meteor gonna hit, this, that, the other thing. Oh, it's going to happen. Could have already fucking happened. Tim Shell, thou mayest. You are responsible for your actions. So it's just immaturity. God's will. So if it's God's will, why the fuck were you born? If you believe in that thesis, I want to ask every single, but why did he put you on earth? To consume and suck air? Which is 99% of the United States fucking fainting goat sheep fucks. That's why you're put on earth? God's will? Then why did God put you here? Such a total bullshit. Fucking, it's just the Illuminati, bro. I don't do fucking, shut the fuck up before I crack you in your fucking mouth. Get back in your sheep pen, you stupid dumb sheep. That's what I tell them. Hey, but fuck you and your bro, you fucking wacko. These people are fucking pathetically ignorant. No connection. Now, it will only be the tiny few that lead culture anyway. It's always ever been that way. Uncontemporized fucking people. Revolutionary, well, those guys, when they had French Revolution, fuck. 99% of the population was totally against all those guys. They did it anyway. And, you know, Johnny got his gun. I'm a patriot. We're going to hold them off at a bird refuge. Yeah, we've seen how those coward pussies. That's all they are. It's fucking, I mean, because they're ignorant. And they think somehow a gun's going to fucking fight off the United States fucking globalist fucking Queen's military. Yeah, take a pea shooter to a drone war. Yeah, a gun, motherfucker. So, we fight on. From an individual basis, I want to tell people this. Your fight is your life. The smarter your fight is, the more logical and the more connected your fight is, the better chance you have of having a fucking strong life. It has zero to do with money. I'm broke, but I had a lot of money in my life. You know, I think at the purity, I'm a lot happier now. You know, it's a struggle and it's a fight. There's some things I gave up. But, you know, the females I went through, but I look back on that, so what? You know, so stand tuned. Our fight goes on. You know, sad commentary, but at least a few of us fucking, we can record it in history that we fucking tried. That was Ed Abbey at the end of his life said the same thing.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical.